Roads link communities together, getting people from one place to another. And in the town of Renfrew, these connecting links run right through the town, leading to greatly increased numbers of road users, driving up the need for maintenance. In most cases, the costs are too great to bear, and provincial funding is needed to get it done. The town of Renfrew has been part of the province's Connecting Links program since 2001, completing various road projects throughout the years, and now a recent announcement will allow for another major project to be undertaken.
In early April, we did receive an announcement from the provincial government that the MTO has funded the next phase, which is the O'Brien Road improvements from Gillen Road, which is County Road 6, to Mask Road. So that is a $3.3 million project with $3 million in provincial funding that will see the bi-directional turning lane constructed from Gillen Road to Mask. And that will assist in improving the traffic flow and allowing the vehicles to turn on and off Highway 60 into the commercial sector along that section. Part of that project will also be the construction of a park and ride, a fairly substantial park and ride on Mask just behind the tourist booth area. And that will allow the commuters heading into Ottawa and other places of work to gather and carpool as much as COVID will allow. And that is sort of setting up for the 417 expansion and the increased flow of development in town here.
MPP John Yakabuski says he's pleased that Renfrew was able to secure the maximum amount of funding from the program, noting that the work is needed as Highway 417 inches closer to connecting with the town.
Through our Connecting Link program, which is a $30 million a year program with a maximum contribution to any municipality at this time of $3 million. So 2 years in a row, we've been successful in getting Renfrew the maximum contribution for work in their community. And this portion here between Gillen Road and Mask Road, while on the map it doesn't look like a long stretch, there's an extensive amount of work that is being done to that portion of the highway to make it more accessible and safer, as well as the reconstruction to accommodate the changes that have happened in that end of town. And the infrastructure has to be rehabilitated in a way that accommodates those changes. So we're very, very pleased that we were able to assist Renfrew in being successful in that regard.
The work on O'Brien Road is scheduled to begin in 2022, but construction on Stuart Street is well underway with an aimed completion date of October. But the town of Renfrew always keeps in mind when making their contracts that a key point is to keep traffic moving even in the middle of construction season.
Yeah, so the construction in the development of the contract, we maintain that traffic flow is always to be maintained a minimum of a single lane through flagmen and flag persons, and so there will be traffic disruptions on Stuart Street. The construction, we consolidated it to the 1 year 2021. So the majority of the work is taking place in 2021 with completion in October. So from now till October, there will be some delays periodically. Probably as we get into June, July, August, the construction will ramp up. So there will be more delays in traffic, which is inevitable or unavoidable. And through the contractors, they try to minimize it through traffic plans and turning, like for instance, the intersection of Bruce Street and Stuart Street will be turned into a three-way stop. And the traffic signals will be shut down just to improve the flow of traffic through the area during construction. But certainly the phase that we were just awarded, this O'Brien Road from Gillen, the funding will allow the design this year, so there won't be any traffic disruptions. The construction will take place in 2022. So we're trying to sort of stagger the construction so that's not all happening at the same time through all the major routes.
Another key aspect that the town is taking into consideration is the expansion of the 417, eventually making its way to the town of Renfrew. Then again, adding another increase of traffic volume as the time between the city and Renfrew will be greatly reduced.
Connecting Link rehabilitation is in anticipation of the 417, so we're trying to stay ahead of it such that the community is prepared to be able to handle that additional traffic flow through town once the highway system is developed.
Whether getting from one end of town to another, these links are vital to the area, and construction never stops. So take some extra time if you have to travel across town or find an alternative route, at least until October. Reporting for Coach Co News, I'm Trevor Riley.